Hi friends, welcome back to the Couch Crocheter, episode 133, Unfinished Objects. I have so many of them, y'all. It's driving me nuts. Hi friends, and welcome back to the Couch Crocheter. I stopped up tonight to do 2 videos and gather some stuff that I need to get done. I am going over my unfinished objects, or bags o' shame as I call them. It's getting out of hand. Like, there's so much stuff that I have like 90% done and just stopped. Like, I don't know why. Well, most of the time I do know why. It's because you have to sew. And y'all know how much I love to sew. So it seems as though, according to my unfinished objects or bags of shame, that it is a issue with me that I do know about, and I have been trying to correct. Have not been successful in correcting it yet, but maybe one day I will get there. I don't like to sew, so when it comes to like sewing all the parts together, I'm like, meh. And actually, I think I have one other project. Oh no, here it is. Okay. So we're going to start from a beginning. I don't know if it's the beginning of the objects, but it is a beginning. I'm going to go over this one, and I'm not going to go over the yarn or anything. I have featured these in previous videos. This is just me wrapping it all up into one video and holding myself accountable and getting it done this weekend when I go away to spend time with my parents and my extended parents, and to celebrate Honey and I's 6th year together anniversary. So while I'm up there celebrating and hanging out, I am finishing up some objects. So number 1 on the list. And I love doing this. I absolutely love. And it's just 2 things I have to sew on, and it's so easy, and it'll probably take me less than 5 minutes. But I didn't do it. It is the Grateful Dead hoodie. So I got this far with it, and this is the latest one that I have done. And I love it. Absolutely love the yarn that I chose. Love how the pattern came out. I finally understand it. So what I have left is to sew on 2 ears. That's all. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So I'm dragging this all the way to Delaware to get it done. Let me wrap up the ears again and tuck them in, and he goes in the bag to go. And now when I say I'm gathering, this is what I mean by gathering. I'm gathering all the supplies that I need to get these objects done and complete, including safety eyes and stuffing if they need them, which I think there's 2 projects that need just that. Okay, so the next one I'm going to go over, and this one, I don't know. This one's going to take a long time. This one is my wrap that I'm doing in a block stitch, or no, corner to corner pattern. And I'm using Next Best Thing, and the reason that it is taking so long and I've put it aside is because it is a number 3 weight yarn. And I do believe, if I remember correctly, and the needle is not in here. Oh, I left myself a note. Look at me. And it says I'm using an eye hook. I'm awesome when I do that to myself. Score. So yeah, I got this far on it, and I have given up for right now. Because it takes too long. Number 1, it does take a while. And number 2, after I work on it for a while, my hand hurts. Because, you know, in case you guys haven't noticed, I have psoriasis, just in case, you know, you haven't noticed. Big joke there. And along with psoriasis comes arthritis. So I'm slowly setting into arthritis. Like, I don't even want to get into the details. Like, I have to go down steps like 1 at a time right now because I don't trust my right ankle to do what it needs to do when I go down the steps, and it hurts and it kills. So it's setting in. It's not like, you know, when it comes, it's coming. It's climbing up the hill. So that one I really think that one's going to be like a whip and a pain for a while, because it hurts to do it, because it's so much work and you don't get anywhere because it's so thin. So that one will be on, like, I feel like a bag of shame for a while. That one I just might have to get over. The next one I showcased in the last two episodes, so I'm not going to go over any detail. It is October slippers that I'm making for Matt. I have 2 soles done, and I have started the uppers, but I need to frog it and start over and reconfigure the pattern. This one is now a in a bag of shame, or I guess really this one's a whip, because this is the one I've been working on the most, because I really want to get them done for Honey. But this one is the most recent bag o' shame object, only because now I need to sit down and do math. And you know, gosh knows I love to do that. So the next one is actually from last year. This month, last year. It's a shame. That's why I call them bags o' shame. Like, it's a shame that this has not gotten done in a year, because all I have to do is sew on parts. It's a shame. Shame, shame, shame. Shame on me. So this one came from last year, 2021 special issue. Excuse me. From Annie's Halloween issue that comes out. I don't know if it comes out once a year. I have no idea. It probably does, because it says 2021 special issue. Special issue. Special issue. I went to say issue and edition all at once. It did not come out. Yeah, so this one's from last year. And I do have a lot of little stickies in here, so it's just a matter of finding the correct sticky. Oh, it's still so cute, and I want to make that. Oh, here he is. He is called the Candy Corn Crochet Cat. So this is a little amigurumi. Amigurumi. Oh, what are you doing in there? Hello. Last year. Look, I have the yarn. I even brought the filler along. A finishing hook. The only thing I don't have in here, I believe, oh look, a little notepad that I was keeping my notes on at the time, which I've been looking for forever. All of its parts. And it doesn't look like the hook's in here anymore. So I robbed that bag of at one point of the hook, because this is not the hook that you use for that project. Most of the time, if I can, when I sew on my ends, I'll just use a really, really small hook. Like this one's a size D or 3.125 millimeter. I'll use that to thread in the yarn instead of a darting needle, which is why I think that this hook is in here, because it has little parts to thread in the after you sew stuff on. So we'll just put him back in there. Again, I'm not going to go over the yarn for this because it's not the correct time. When it's finished, that's when I'll go over the yarn. I only have one skein in there that's traceable. I don't know who the other ones are. But I have a tail. I have a body. I have a base to put on the body once I stuff it and put its eyes on. And I thought that there was another one that flew out here. Oh, there he is. And 2 ears. And he is supposed to look like that. It is a very easy pattern to follow, and the only reason why I have not finished it is because of the sewing. Oh, and I have to take out the tail because this is supposed to be a slip stitch to seal. And for whatever reason, I think I did a double crochet or a single crochet. So it sticks out more than it should. This should be like more rounded and not squared. I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about. So that actually has to be ripped out and redone because I did that wrong. That I do remember about the project. Once I finished it, I'm like, why does it look so square? And I reread, and it was supposed to be a slip stitch to join, not a single crochet to join. So I have eyes to put on him and sew him together after I stuff them. I mean, like, everything's right here together. Ask me why it's not done. I don't know. So we'll stuff him back in the bag. And I must have kept the yellow in there. Oh, to sew on the bottom. That's why I kept the yellow in there. Even though I don't know if I cut the things long enough to sew the ears on with the orange. I hope I did. Because I couldn't even tell you what orange I used. Oh, that might be it right there. I think that's it right there in my scrap pile. I'll have to compare. Might have to take him with to sew the ears on. And possibly the tail. I think the tail goes on that row as well. So there's number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay. Put that away. Number 5, I just started working on, and I got as far as I did within 2 sittings. I have everything, every piece done. Again, I just have to sew it together. And this, I don't know where I came up with the idea. I think I might have saw it on like a Facebook trend. And I'm sure that you guys may have seen it. I don't even remember where this idea came from. And again, not going over the yarns with you, just going over the objects. So I'm actually not going to tell you what it is. I want you guys to try to guess what it is that it is going to be the end object. I want to see, you know, if you have the same or, you know, not have the same, but I'm curious as to how other people's thinking processes are to come up with an answer. So here, this is supposed to be one ghost. So I have his eyeballs to put on yet, and, you know, stuff them, but here's the ghost. Oh, and I didn't follow any pattern to do this. I just kind of wung it. They're not all the same. The base is all the same, and I know that the end stitch count here is the same because I counted and then made the base accordingly. So here is one ghost with a base. Two ghosts with a base. And again, I didn't want them matchy-matchy, so I don't even know if they're the same size. They might be, like I said, I just kind of wung it, all 3 of them. So I have 3 ghosts with base already done. Then I have 3 randomly done patterns on the outside sleeves that are going to be pumpkins. So I have this one, which I believe this one was just front loop, back loop, no, front loop, no, regular and back loop half double crochets. And it was random. I didn't do like 1, 1, 1, 1. It was like one of these, 2 of those, 2 of those, 1 of these. I didn't want it to be matchy-matchy. I wanted it to be very random. Even though this side looks like it is matchy-matchy. It's like I did a horrible job not being... I did a horrible job at being random this time. So there's one pumpkin. And I will have like a little stem and a little tiny leaf coming off of the pumpkins. 2 pumpkins. This one is what I believe, if my memory serves me correct, is a version of the rice stitch, where it is alternating half double, single, half double, single, half double, single, and then alternating on the next row of what you did opposite of the row previous. I believe that that is the rice stitch. So that one's the rice stitch. And again, random. They're not all the same rows. They're not all going to be the same size. I might have even eyeballed them. Oh, nope, that looks like it's 1 row bigger. I didn't count. I just eyeballed. And then this one is the same way, but this one is more structured of the half double and the back loop only double crochet. This one is not random. This one is planned out. Oop, it comes with a piece of my hair. This one's not random. It is planned out. So these will be 3 pumpkins. And then I made up 9. Oh, and the pumpkins, I used a G hook. And the squares, I used, what are you? A J. And then I have 9 granny squares. So then the 9 granny squares, whoa, will be attached in purple. And then it also will have one other embellishment at the top, and then the very last, once I connect these in purple, it's going to have a green border of some sort, like shelly, wavy border. And then it will also have a brown embellishment at the top. Hopefully I gave you just enough clues to come up with some guesses as to what this mysterious, thing is that I'm making. And I've been working on it for almost 2 weeks now, and I've been kind of doing it quietly because I'm excited about it, and I don't want to share, well, I always share my mistakes, but actually I don't know why I didn't share it with you. I just wanted it to be a surprise, to be quite honest. Like, I don't have any other intentions. Like, I just wanted it to be a surprise. I just wanted to be like, oh my gosh, guys, look what I came up with. Like, look what I did. Check it out, with no preview before. I just wanted to surprise you for Halloween. But I don't know if it's going to get done. Well, I am going to get it done, but I don't think you're going to see it before Halloween. Maybe I'll do a little short of it. I think I might. I think while I'm up there, once it's done, I'll videotape a little short of what it is, and then, see what you guys have guessed. So that is all the bags oh shame that I have going on. Oh, no, there is one more huge one. The curtain. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 flowers, big ones, sewn together. And then I have 1, 2, 3, no, yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the smaller flowers that were donated and that I did in the middle of those 9. I do have them sewn together. I need to add 1 more row, and I'm having a problem finding an 18-inch spring-loaded curtain rod. The ones that say they're like 18 to 24, I think the ones that I found, don't spring load small enough to fit in my window. So I'm actually looking for a small spring-loaded 16. Now, I found one for the one window that fits, and I found it, I believe, at a most random place, which I think is Ollie's. And I went back, and they didn't have any more. Now, I went to Walmart. They had the 18, but it doesn't spring to start at 16. I needed to spring to start at 16 to go to 18, not start at 18 because it doesn't fit. It's not quite 18. So that it's still, I'm still designing this. I don't like how, and I don't know how she had it turn out so perfect. She must have starched them. Because hers turned out like perfect, and there's no bowing, and there's no sagging, and there's no drooping. I don't know how Pink, what was it? Pink Side of the Moon, I think it was, where I got the original idea for this. So that's another work in progress. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 works in progresses right now. I don't do well with 6 work in progresses. Like, I don't know if you've known me for the last 2 years almost that I've been YouTubing, but I like to start one project, get it done, start one project, get it done. And all of these now, like laying here in a pile, is getting to me. It's getting to me. So I have to take care of it. Like, I have to take care of it. It's keeping me up at night, darn it. Alrighty, guys, that's all I have for you tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by and taking this crazy journey with me. I will show you an update when I get back from the shore, holding me accountable for all these items getting finished. Well, as finished as can be, because I still need to make more flowers for my curtain because I am short. I didn't realize it would be 12 that I needed. I thought 9 would be enough, but I do need 12. And then little ones to do to fill in the blanks on in the middle. Yeah, so thanks for taking this journey with me. Thank you so much for stopping by. Be safe and stay groovy, guys. Bye.